Afternoon. This is Nita with the Timepiece Garden. Um, Panda's out here. She took off chasing a squirrel. Um, just a quick, short little intro just so you can see. This is my little wrist brace. I'm going to switch hands here really quick. So what happens is I tend to go to sleep and then I'll hyperextend my wrist and then I roll over on it. Yeah, and then it gets really, really sore and really, really stiff. And I've owned this brace for a little while now, and it's just when I do it, I know I'm going to spend the next 3 or 4 days with the brace on, except for like when I'm showering or when I'm watering, so I don't get it wet and I need to go water. And I'm going to end up having to water both areas of the garden. The vegetable garden is due, and I'm going to start back there, and then I need to come up here and water as well. I had an armadillo, not an armadillo, excuse me. I think it's the possum that's been hanging out here, Panda's new friend. Run through and start digging up in some of the garden. Any of the plants that were uprooted, I've put back into the ground. Most of them, like the Delilahs there on the corner, they seem to be okay. I watered them specifically this morning, but because they've been uprooted, I want to water them again, give them a really good soaking. Those seem to be okay. I've got some stuff here laying up against the logs that, yeah, probably isn't going to make it. You know, I tried to reroot it again. I watered them again this morning, but I think the heat was just too much, you know, and too much of an uproot. So anyway, let me go get started, and I'll meet you back in the garden. So there's Miss Panda Bear. She's going to drink out the hose. Again, she's Mommy's helper. Yeah, she's Mommy's helper. One of the things I always think is crazy funny, we've not had any rain out here in a while, and you can look at places like this where the grass is just not doing well at all. I mean, it's all dry, for lack of better words. But then I've got spots up here that are just amazingly lush and green. And it's all not had the same amount of no rain for like 3 weeks now. So, you know, I always just think that's funny. To the side of the grass, even on the back side of the garden, you can tell where it's just kind of dry, patchy, icky grass. Water doesn't go uphill, so I don't know why the uphill side of the garden is way greener than the downhill side of the garden. But yeah, just funny stuff. Thought I'd give you a quick look, you know. Otherwise, it's off to water. And see some tomatoes down there I'm gonna need to harvest. So yeah, let me get started. So according to the weather guy, we're not gonna get any rain. And then you look up and you see the clouds, and there's thunder going on. You can hear them. It's crazy. But after I got done watering the flowers, went ahead and just kind of set the hose down to water the grass, because I've got a dry spot here. And this is where I stand when Panda and I are playing frisbee. And that's her dragging her frisbee around. And she's soaking wet, because she has done nothing but run through this hose. Oh, you want me to throw it? Okay, you ready? Okay, here goes. Almost catched it, good girl. Good girl, Bam Bear. Good girl. And she's gone. She's gone up the hill. But yeah, she's soaked. I'm gonna move the water. You know, I need to get one of those little spinny thingies or twirly thingies or whatever, so it can water this spot, because you can see it's getting really dry. Without me having to stand out here. So just kind of, you know, set it in one place and leave it for a few minutes, and then move the hose. Play with Panda some more. And here she comes with her frisbee. Good girl. What you got? Let it go. I'll throw it. Good girl. You dropped it. Good girl. Good girl. You ready? Catch it. Almost. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Yeah, that's the same Frisbee she had when she was a puppy that was bigger than she was. And we're back to playing in the water. See, she's having a blast. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain. Going to the porch because the camera doesn't need to get wet. That's the rain. That's Panda. All right, well, let me turn this off so I can go run outside real quick, or run back outside and turn the water off. Yeah, it just stopped raining. I don't know how much we're gonna get. So, yeah. Anyway, I will talk at you later. This is Panda and Nita from A Timepiece Garden, telling you all to have a good evening. So today's harvest, more crooked neck squash, another eggplant. I'm still getting some green beans. My purple ones are done. I think what's ever on them is going to ripen up and they're going to die out. My green beans, my kahuna, my large, long, fat ones, they've actually got another round of flowers on them. So life is good. Huge pick of tomatoes today. You can see I've got reds and oranges and yellows all getting ripe. I also have this cute little pear shape. Now, these are new for me. So this will be the first time I get to try one of those. And then cucumbers, and I'm starting to pick them a little smaller because I want to do some sweet pickles with them. So yeah, but that was today's harvest. Trust me, from there I've got plenty. Those are the pickles there, kind of under my little stack of cheese. I've got lots of pickles to go ahead and make sweet pickles out of. Lots of green beans, you can see right there. And lots of squash to deal with, so life is good. And with that, Panda says, Mama, get off the phone, dinner's done. And y'all have a great day. Bye, Panda, see you later.